Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Ultima VII Part 2 with Serpent. We are outside of the House of Wares, a locked building in the middle of the woods. Let's go ahead and see what we can do about getting inside of there. So we've got a parrot. We've got a glowing cube. We've got a lot of bottles there. We've got a painting, a pirate flag painting. We've got some stairs up. Let's see what happens if we double-click on the gavel on the parrot.
Dost thou truly think that would work? This time, Avatar? Think again.
Rune buttons. Origin presents the few, the proud, the well-armed. Strike, Commander! Even during war, some people still make a profit. Privateer. Ultima VIII? Pagan? This omen doth not bode well. I don't know what they're talking about there. Curse that, Stokes! And it exploded on us. Hello? It's a pirate! It's a pirate, everyone! Oh my. It wasn't too long to take him out. He's got some beef jerky, he's got a bandage, and a lightning whip. Well, that's not overpowered, so let's go ahead and grab it. In fact, let's put that on your back. Let's pull out your shield and take the lightning whip. Grab the beef jerky here. And for good measure, we will grab that. So that curse you Stokes, or curse that Stokes, that's a origin in joke. I think there was someone that they attempted to prosecute or something like that. Well, that just exploded on me. Well, some cash there. I'll take the cash. I did some minor reorganization of our money bag. So we've got 100 there, 88. That's 100. That's 100. It's 99. We've got 28 lockpicks. That will come in handy. Let's see. We've got a brush. Whoops. Didn't mean to remove that, but oh well. Is that all that was in there? Yep. Let's go ahead and take this meat. Meat is always good. Always use more meat. It's part of the table. Let's go ahead and see if we can put this back on the bed. There we go. And for good measure... Oh my. I'll clean this up later. We'll take the invisibility potions. See, I'm pretty sure that you can get in here later, but let's put that back the way we left it. Turn off Hack Mover. Alright. Thou art lost.
No, I'm not. I know exactly where I am. I am somewhere.
Hello? Don't you book a dork or at me, or whatever it was. Alright, let's... Oh, wow. Let's be a little more careful. Take that. And that. And that. There we go. We can sell those. So we've got a monolith.
Wait, a bottle!
Faunish ale. Let's take that. A clue. Avatar, this bottle is identical to that one from which thou didst drink at the inn and monitor. 'Tis a bottle of Faunish ale. Indeed it is. It's a drum that I can't play. So, I think we know who the real spy is. I think we'll head back and talk to him in a moment. Just looking to see if there's anything else around here other than garbage. Oh, there's some wolves. Alright, seriously, guys? Alright, that's enough. Get your butts back here. Thank you. Aha! A magic scroll. I knew there was something in here. So this is a pretty neat thing that they added into this game from the previous one. Magic scrolls. Destroy trap. So we can actually learn this spell or cast it right from the scroll. Of course, we don't have a spellbook right now, so... Silly pig. We're going to take your delicious ham now. Delicious ham. More pigs, more delicious ham. You know, I read an interesting theory about why some groups find ham, pork products in general, a staple of the diet, and other groups find them unclean. And basically it had to do with the environments that they lived in. Oh, hi, Mr. Goblin. You, oh, and snakes. Holy crap! You had a ton of food. You had a fruit cake. We'll take that. And a keiki desu ka? Keiki. And an apple. And a pastry. Ooh, pastry. I like pastries. And we'll go ahead and take that helmet. So most of Europe, they, at the point of domestication of the pig, lots of forests, which is ideal habitat for raising pigs. So that, you know, the Romans loved pork products. So did like the Anglo-Saxons. What did that become? Just a pine cone. Don't care. Whereas those in the Middle East, the ancestors of Jews and Arabs, they lived in land without many thick forests, and the pigs lived inside town. And of course that meant that they were feeding on refuse. So I found that a really interesting story, because, I mean, I personally love ham. It is delicious. I could never imagine not eating it. But definitely goes to show what, I mean, it definitely makes sense to me, knowing what I know about Bronze Age of that region, and etc. Alright, is there anything that I have that I want to dump off here? Nothing there. Nothing on Iolo. What do you have in that bag? Oh yeah, that's all my miscellaneous junk. Alright, let's put all this stuff in there for now. I'll try selling a lot of these items later. Alrighty. And what was I gonna... Oh, yes. I was gonna go confront Simon. Accuse him of being the spy. Hey there, buddy. How can I help you, milady? Brown bottle. I cannot imagine. Oh, yes, I remember. I was taking a walk in that area. I must have been careless and dropped the bottle. A walk? That is correct. I was taking a walk. Sometimes I want to exercise and enjoy the fresh air. Aha. Area. Is that the area they believe is a goblin rendezvous? I do not believe it. I have never seen goblins there. Well, I did. So thou dost go there often? No, not at all. I only meant I did not see any goblins there then. Mine instincts tell me this man is lying, Avatar. Way up there? Yes, what is wrong with that? What about goblins? What about them? They did not bother me. We cannot let them control our lives. Thou art lying. So I've been found out. Well, to the blazes with it all. Well, looks like combat's about to start. Suddenly he's a goblin. He was a goblin in disguise. Thou hast found out my secret. Now thou must die. No, I'm pretty sure you were the one who died. Oh, wow. 3 keys? Well. I don't think I need this anymore. How many lockpicks do I have? 36 now. So these keys are going to come in handy. I kind of might want to do something else before we go do that, though. Let's go talk to people. You around here, Marston? Yeah, guess what? Trader? No? Ah. No, that's not it. How do I... Huh. I apparently cannot tell him that Simon was really a goblin all along. Well, stand away! Shut up. Leave me alone. Alright, well, let's actually go do the Silver Seed now. I think we can do it. We should be able to. I don't think we'll need magic to do so. At least I hope not. Hi, Schmed's corpse. Thou who art not truly a knight. So we've got intact Serpent ruins here. Let's actually go ahead and save just in case, because I'm not sure if we can get out of here. Alright, where is... There it is. I thought I just double-clicked on it. Do I have to be wearing it? Might have to be wearing it. There we go. What? Why isn't this working? Oh! Ah! Whee! Ah! No! We exploded. Everyone died. Or not quite. Ooh. Ooh. We're vanishing, but our weapons are staying. Ooh. Funkiness. Oh. Suddenly I'm Lord British? What the hell is... Oh god. Uh-oh. What the hell is that pink thing? I have no idea what the hell that pink thing was. Avatar, this is the architecture we have seen throughout Serpent Isle, but where are the signs of destruction? These are not ruins, they are now. They're new. My Lord British's throne, where are we? I don't know, Dupre. At least I assume you're Dupre. Wow. Well, this is interesting. Ooh, hello. Ooh. Glowing sphere. I can't get there? Come on. I can get there. There we go. Let's go up on the walls. There are torches. Well, I kind of want some torches since I don't have a flame blade. There you go. And there you go. What could be down here? Ooh, there's some very big doors right there. I think we'll explore these walls before we do anything else. See if there's anything of interest. Well, let's actually just run down here. Okay, nope. But I will open that for good measure. Let's make sure all the doors are open. Makes it easier to move. Oh, hello. A gold man? Are we back in Eodin? You, did not talk to me. Hello? You would not talk to me. Ooh, well, there's some stuff. Incidentally, if you want to know exactly where we are, yeah, we're off the map. That's not actually where we are, supposedly. But because you cannot freely sail through, the world on this game, they basically just used all of the ocean as other places to go. Higher levels, other, lower levels, that kind of thing. Well, let's go ahead and raise this portcullis. I'm sure nothing bad could happen with that. Let's do that. Well, let's go in here. Let's see what's in here. Hello? You do not speak, okay. There's an empty barrel. These appear to be some sort of robots or automatons. Hey, there's a person! Greetings, sir. Ah, a new face, and who art thou, stranger, that thou doth risk death by coming here to Serpent's Fang? A servant of chaos? I think not. I am Sirak, the healer of Serpent's Fang, and I perceive that thou art lost. Perhaps I can aid thee, as if thou dost wish. I could use some information. I've been here at Serpent's Fang longer than most. Perhaps I can aid thee with information. What dost thou wish to know? People? There are very few of us here, milady. I can tell thee what I know, but it is not much. Whom here at Serpent's Fang dost thou wish to know of? Well, I haven't actually met anyone, but, Istanar? He is the commander of our outpost, though he was not such a year ago. Do not cross him, Elmendreda, for he is terrible in his anger. He believes that those who have not given their lives for the cause of order are not truly worthy. He has become the ultimate warrior of order, and has cast his human body away to become metal. I believe that his soul has become as hardened as his exterior. Uh-oh. Have we seen something like this happen before? Well, yeah, actually, the, automatons in, Martian Dreams. They have, they cast aside their human forms. Although they weren't, well, they weren't human, I should say. Should be clear on that. But they certainly did not have exteriors that were hardened or any such thing. What about Elissa? She's our mage. If thou hast gold enough, I am certain she would be willing to teach thee spells. Though she is young, she would like nothing better than to stay youthful forever. Maybe I shouldn't have come here yet. Maybe I do need a spellbook. Sandar? Sandar is a friend, and I will not speak ill of him. Though I wish that he would confide in me what it is that bothers him these days. He is troubled, and perhaps with good cause. I will speak no more on the subject, milady. Yeah, maybe I should have come here after I had a spellbook. Although I think that she will sell us... I think the spells will be sold to us as scrolls, so that might not be so bad. Guards? The automatons that thou dost see about our outpost are our servitors. They act as guards, as thou no doubt know already. But they also serve in other ways. Cooks, tailors, blacksmiths. All of these menial tasks can be performed by our metal men. Strangers? Other than thyself, milady, there have been few... that are brave enough to enter our keep. There are 3 women that profess to be on the side of order, but I doubt their word. Indeed, I believe them to be agents of chaos, but they have not attacked us here at Serpent's Fang. and have fought the chaos creatures that venture forth from the surrounding tunnels. They wait, but for what I am not certain. Nothing more. Is there anything else I can help thee with? Places? I know of many places, milady. Which dost thou wish to know of? Abandoned outpost. 9 months ago, our commander was Ardennis. He led an expedition into our southwest outpost to clear it of infiltrating chaos agents, and to set mystic traps to kill those that would surely come again. We knew that he was successful in creating the pitfalls, but he never returned. We assumed he was slain by those he sought to slay. He was a good man. If thou dost find his body in thy wanderings, 'twould be kind of thee to return him here to Serpent's Fang. The maze. Ha! 'Twas built by an exceedingly crafty architect indeed. An item of importance was hidden there, and that is all I shall say on the matter. Hey, I'm not done talking to you. Thou dost return, perhaps to regale me with some stories of thine exploits? Information? Places? Aramdal's lair? Aramdal is a foul thing that should be destroyed. It exists only to destroy, and I fear that if our forces do not return soon, that creature of loathsome chaos will continue to test our defenses and send its unholy servants to our gate. Aramdal is a powerful sorcerer and controls items of great power. If thou were to destroy this demon, I am certain that Istanar would reward thee. Nothing more. Strange items. Show me thine items, and I will tell thee what I know, if anything. Nothing more. Okay. Is there anything else I can help thee with? Nothing more. As thou dost wish. Yeah, so, might have to come back. I will have to check to see if I can come back, actually. I don't know if I can leave once I'm here. Let's find out. It has not yet been a full week. The Amulet of Balance is not fully recharged. I cannot use it for another 7 days yet. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it might be a good idea not to come here yet. I suppose we can talk to people, though. So, thou art come as the Order Hierophant foretold. I must admit, even as dedicated as I am, I doubted that there could be another champion of balance. I am Istanar, commander of the Serpent's Fang and its garrison. Thou wilt forgive me if I remain skeptical for a bit longer. One does not attain a position such as mine by being overly trusting. Order Hierophant, you say? Could it be that thou dost not know of Calithus the Avenger and our Holy Crusade? But if thou art the champion of balance, perhaps thou hast spent thy life as an acolyte on the Isle of Crypts. I shall honor thy title by telling thee the tale. If thou art an impostor, it shall be apparent soon enough. For thou wilt never survive what lies ahead. Champion of balance, you say? Thou dost possess the lost amulet of balance, Elmendreda. According to legend, only the champion of balance may bear it. All others would perish. However, I am no mage. I do not know if this is true. It is said that the champion will restore balance and heal our land. Why is it always me who has to do these things? As it appears that thou art this long-awaited champion, I have something which should aid thee. Tell me about Serpent's Fang. Serpent's Fang is the name of this keep, Elmendreda. It was so designated because this was once the keep from which all Order attacks on Chaos were launched. Commander Ardennis, who I now replace, was a brilliant tactician. He held this keep and its surroundings through some of the most bloody fighting this war has yet seen. Something tells me that we've gone into the past. It was during that time that the warriors began referring to the keep as Death Watch. Ardennis's loss was a sad blow as the tides of war turned. I don't know where I got hopes from. Now Serpent's Fang holds the line of retreat, not the forefront of the war, and Death Watch has taken on another meaning. Tempted to go get another soda soon. Watching for the fall of Chaos. Tell me about the Avenger. Before the War of Imbalance began, Calathis was known as the Steadfast. But after the foul murder of Sithnos, she named herself the Avenger. The War of Imbalance, you say? Those who served balance were always few in number, Elmendreda. I cannot imagine how one could walk the shining path, swayed by neither order nor chaos. I do not see how it is humanly possible. Well, I'm more than a human. I am the Avatar! By the way, do you have any lock boxes or strong rooms around here with gold in it? I kind of need to replenish my supplies. But there has always been those few called to serve all Ophidians, and they followed the great Hierophant. But followers of Chaos slew the last great Hierophant and plunged the land into war, for there was no one to maintain balance. We've heard of this Sithnos. Tell me more about him. Sithnos was the last great Hierophant. He was a holy man, Elmendreda. The wisdom of the great Earth Serpent shone in him. The great Earth Serpent. That was in a previous Ultima, was it not? I wonder if that could have something to do with the unbalance. It was my honor to meet him once when I was a young warrior, when he came to the Temple of Discipline. That was long before he met his tragic end. Shining path, you say? Art thou testing my knowledge, champion of balance? Dost thou think to find an order warrior of my status wanting? Sure, why not? I am no follower of balance, but even I know that only the great Hierophant may safely enter the void to commune with the serpents. That he walks upon a shining path to receive their wisdom. All others who would venture into the void have no path to guide them and are doomed to death for their arrogance. So, how do I get home again? This seems like a good time to go. No, we can't. Alright, well, I guess we'll keep talking about the Ophidians. Thy questions are most perplexing, Elmendreda. Thou art the champion of balance, and yet thou dost ask about things that all people know. Art thou trying to discover how far we have fallen since Sithnos perished? Perhaps? Then thou mayest judge order by me, one of their ultimate warriors. We are Ophidians, followers of balance, order, and alas, chaos. We revere the serpents that dwell within the void, for theirs is the wisdom that guides us all. There thou dost see that order does not forget the teachings. That is why order must triumph in this war. Something tells me that you've kind of lost your way too, actually. Chaos fiends killed the great Hierophant. It is they who have fallen from the path, not order. Tell me about being a young warrior. I have not always been as thou dost see me now. I have spent a lifetime becoming worthy of this honor. Honor? I was once flesh and blood, like thee, a warrior of order. I was chosen to be tested shortly before the war began. Tested, you say? Only those warriors possessing unswerving discipline, flawless ethicality, and the finest logic are selected for testing. Of all of those brought before the Order Hierophant, only a few hands of that number withstand the testing. Of that number, less than a hand make the final sacrifice. Rousdower? I am one of the elite, the ultimate Order warrior. I have traded my body for eternal sacrifice to Order. Tell me about the Temple of Discipline. The temple was once my home, Elmendreda. It was my privilege to serve as a guard for the Master of Discipline. It was there that the long road to this keep began. The temple is the primary staging and training area for our efforts in this accursed war. It is the headquarters of the High Command. Tell me about the High Command. All respect to them. The High Command are the highest-ranking Order officers who report directly to the Order Hierophant. It is they who are charged with fulfilling the will of the Order Serpent to unite the world under the ethicality and discipline of Order. Tell me about the Great Earth Serpent. Why wouldst thou ask me? Thou art the champion of balance. How could I instruct thee in such a matter? But I would venture to ask thee a question, Elmendreda. Do not take this amiss, for I do not mean to disparage thee, but what hope is there? What hope is there for thee, the champion of balance, to restore balance if the great Hierophant is dead? Well, you could always get a new one. Without him to voice the will of the great Earth Serpent, how canst thou hope to succeed? I know not. Alas, I had hoped that thou wouldst know what was to happen. Now I do not know whether to believe that thou art not the champion of balance, or whether thou art simply ignorant of thy fate. I must consider this. It is not unusual for a warrior to be sent into battle without knowing what he shall face, but I had expected a pawn of prophecy to be more informed. Nothing more. As thou dost wish. What else shall we speak of? Tell me about the Holy Crusade. The followers of Chaos broke the teachings and plunged the land into war. It is they who have murdered the great Hierophant. It is they who have killed thousands of peaceful followers of order. The followers of Chaos must be held responsible for their crimes. There is no great Hierophant to oversee justice, so it must fall to order to see that the shedding of blood is met in kind, until Chaos bows before order and balance is restored. But if Chaos bows before order, how can balance be restored? What? Well, I think I short-circuited him. Tell me about the Isle of Crypts. How canst thou be the champion of balance and not know of the Isle of Crypts? I suspect thee to be an impostor with each question thou dost utter. But I have been taught that it is the duty of all people to aid upon a prophecy. That and repeat alliterations. I must hold fast to the belief that, if thou art false, thou wilt fall to a fate worse than any I could mete out. So I shall tell thee what little a warrior of order knows. I hope that it instructs thee well if thou art truly the champion of balance, for thou art woefully ignorant of thy duty. Comes with the territory. I'm an avatar, after all. Tell me about what lies ahead, if thou art truly the champion of balance, which I begin to doubt more strongly. Then thou must have the silver seed to restore balance to the world. Hey, we have a subtitle of the expansion set. While I will freely tell thee that it is hidden here within this keep, I shall not tell thee where. Thou must be truly illumined before thou wilt find the seed. However, I shall tell thee that the magical orbs have been lost or scattered. It shall be up to thee to overcome the hazards of this region to obtain these orbs. If thou dost survive in these attempts, I shall be more disposed to believe that thou art the champion of balance. Tell me about the teaching. Before Sithnos was murdered, this land thrived in balance. Order and chaos each knew their duty, their place within the scheme of life. Both factions were equal, held in check by the authority of the great Hierophant. All people were taught that this had always been so, and must remain so. That was the will of the great Earth Serpent, so that all people could reap the bounty of balance's peace. But the great Hierophant was murdered, and now there is no peace. There is no bounty, only war and bloodshed. It was chaos that brought us to this crossroad, and it is they who will pay. Tell me about the Silver Seed. The Silver Seed is the acorn from the Tree of Balance. Only once every 100 centuries does the Tree of Balance cast an acorn. You could just say a millennium. It is our honor... Well, no. Is millennium 100 centuries? I'd have to go back and look. It is... no, millennium is 1,000 years, I think. So that's 10 centuries. Whatever. A century of millenniums. There. No. Never mind. Whatever. It is our honor to be the keeper of the seed. When the great Hierophant was murdered, the Tree of Balance that had existed for time beyond memory withered and died. Once we have crushed chaos, Calithus the Avenger shall take a new name, the Renewer, and plant the seed so that balance may heal our land. Tell me about these magical orbs. I am sorry, Elmendreda. My conscious will... My... Should that be conscience? My conscience will not allow me to tell thee any more on this subject. I still cannot believe that thou art the champion of balance, so thou must find thy own answers. I have aided thee enough. The only thing I will tell thee is that thou shouldst search the areas adjacent to this keep for the orbs. They have been widely scattered, and take care, for those areas are dangerous. Dangerous, you say? I have not been at the keep long, Elmendreda, so I cannot yet confirm any of these stories. I shall continue investigating their truth, but I see no reason why the warriors garrisoned here should lie. It is said that there is a dragon and a lich nearby. Easy peasy. This seems unlikely, as one would usually immediately kill or drive away the other, unless they are in league in some way. There is also an abandoned outpost that is considered to be inhabited by creatures of chaos. And, of course, there is the unfinished maze, from which Isik, the architect, never returned to reveal the secret of its interior. I am told there is a madman who dwells within the caverns near there. The warriors call him the Fiend. They say that he feeds on human flesh. Use caution, but I fear that thou wilt have to scour these areas in search of the orbs thou dost seek. Tell me. The Isle of Crypts is the very heart of balance. It is believed that the island was once the dwelling place of the great Earth Serpent, before he journeyed into the void and to bring balance to the universe. It is common knowledge that this hallowed ground is the final resting place of all the great Hierophants, though I know not if this is true of poor Sithnos. It is also said that the island is home to the Acolytes of Balance, though I would have thought that thou wouldst have known more of this than I. Where is the island? Thou art most certainly not what I would have expected from the champion of balance, but it is not my place to judge a pawn of prophecy. Just to repeat alliterations, I regret to inform thee that I do not know the exact location of the Isle of Crypts, but I suspect you could probably just follow the smell of corpses. It is somewhere in the northwest, but other than that I know not. I had always hoped that one day I would be able to make a pilgrimage there, but now it shall have to wait until after the war. What item do you have for me? It is a key ring, Elmendreda. Although it may seem to be a paltry offering, it is no mere trinket. It is a magical item. Any key that thou dost put upon it will disappear. It shall never weigh more than that which it does now. And if any of the keys thou dost put upon it fits a door thou wishest to open, one of the keys that thou dost see upon the keyring now will open it. I hope that thou shalt find it useful to thee. Oh, who crafted it? I know not who crafted it, Elmendreda. It is very old, and once belonged to the Order Hierophant. When I made the final sacrifice and became Rousdower, Calathus said, "Give this to she who shall heal our land." I know now that she meant thee, champion. How she knew that I would meet thee I shall never know. But as always, her wisdom is infallible. Why give it to me? It is said that the champion shall need the keys to the land before balance shall be restored. I think that this was meant symbolically, but the key ring was made for thee anyway. In this way, Order recognizes what thou shalt do for us all. Alright, goodbye. I am still unconvinced that thou art the champion of balance. I suppose only time will tell. Thou art free to go, but I shall be watching thee. Mind thy duty. Okay, so we have a keyring now. And here it is. I'm going to put all of my keys on it. You can see one of them is glowing. So yes, you can put all of your keys on it, and if any of them work, it will work on the locked object. I think there are 2 keys in the game that you absolutely cannot put on this, or you will break the game. But that's simply a case of them not actually being used for doors. So I'll certainly point them out when I get to them. But it is effectively just a container, and it'll go through all of the keys that we have. So I'm going to put all of the keys that we have on the keyring. But I think I'll do that off screen, and in the next episode, we'll explore this place, find out if we can actually do anything here. See you then, everyone.